Hey, welcome back. Here we are with episode 3. Time to go back to Darth Barris now that we have our own set of shards. And hopefully my little new friend here won't get killed for his deception.
The prodigal supplicant returns, and with all the shards from the tomb of Tulak Horde. Superb.
Better late than never.
It appears Clemrel was right and you were wrong, Vemran.
Appearances can be deceptive.
Excuse Vemran, supplicant. He expected you to fall on your
I
face.
fell off a ledge, but did not land on my face. I am proud to say.
I have little to no interest in anything Vemrin says or does, Master.
The tension is thick between you two, a great source of emotion to feed on. I wonder what will happen when it boils over. But first, a matter to clear up. There is very little that escapes my scrutiny, and I know, Acolyte, that you provided Clemrel with his shards. So,
Yep.
since it was only by your tolerance that Clemrel stands before me, I leave his fate in your hands. What should I do with him?
What happens if his training ends? I want to say he deserves to be here, because I want him as an ally, since he owes me a big favor, and he seems to be pretty loyal. But as far as Barris needs to know, I could justify him deserving to be here because, hey, if he convinces somebody to give you his shards, deception is just as effective a way as getting them for a Sith than actually doing it, so let's go with it.
He still managed to succeed. The directive was by any means necessary.
Yep.
That kind of resourcefulness should be rewarded.
Surviving this long is no small feat, so I agree that he should be allowed to live. But I do not find him to be Sith material. Clemrel, I'm assigning you to oversee the Academy prisons. It's not a glamorous post, but do your job and you'll be respected here. Report to Jailer Nash immediately.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you both.
Well, that's something.
He certainly lacks backbone, but perhaps he'll rise above that someday.
Hope so.
Now are the two of you ready for your final trial? You both stand on the precipice of becoming Sith. But only one of you will have the opportunity to claim a special lightsaber and serve as my apprentice. I thought it would be you, Vemran, but I've changed my mind.
What? I've done everything you've asked. Better than any of the others. The honor should be mine.
I like how he says that. I've changed my mind. As if it's like what he wants for breakfast.
Ignore Vemrin, Lord Barris. His world is crumbling around him.
Today, Vemran is every bit your equal. But the Force is stronger with you, Acolyte. And there is a power sleeping within you. It was a simple decision. Now, Vemran, go wait in my antechamber for your instructions. This instant. Now I hope you fathom how fortunate you are to be singled out. If you become my apprentice, the galaxy will bend before you.
Seems like a slight exaggeration, but okay.
You honor me.
The lightsaber you will seek is old and powerful. It is housed in a forbidden cavern in the tomb of Nagasadao, where few Sith have ever set foot. Almost no one knows how to find the secret entrance. But there is a Twi'lek in the holding pens who was caught breaking in there. I hear she is quite willful. Take her and make her show you the entrance to the forbidden cave.
I will take care of that.
Other acolytes seeking to complete their trials are sent to the tomb, where Academy laws are waived. They will try to murder you. This test will determine if you become Sith. So bolster yourself. To set foot in the tomb of Nagasadao is to breathe in death itself.
Subtitle error. It said final test in the subtitles, and he only said test. Unless maybe he murmured. Alright, we're going to save that one too. We'll soon be getting to the point there where the game won't let us continue without accepting those, so we will pop an XP boost and do that. Let's go talk to Vit. That's really cool. They give you the option, if you do things right, that guy lives. That's That's the kind of thing Bioware does all the time in their single-player games, and that's what makes me love them so much. So well done, Bioware, for including that additional option. I like that a lot.
These new recruits are worthless. Braggarts, children,
Hey,
slaves.
now.
Not even a pureblood among them.
Let me guess, it's going to tell me I can't talk to her until I accept my rewards. Yep, you must accept some of your rewards. Alright. In that case, yeah, I see I had a bunch of these saved up, but luckily we already have our complimentary ones. And since those are bound and these are not, we'll go with these first. Yay, level 10. Yay, level 12. Not quite level 13.
Sith blood's not everything.
Oh.
Lord Thrain dislikes my apprentice's privileged attitude.
Then he will never
Oh,
be
we have all kinds of stuff.
Pity. He seemed strong.
Not strong enough for the tomb.
Ravage, yay.
I have seen to that.
That's Master Strike Pub side, or what are they going to, Blade Dance, they're going to rename it now. Unleash, oh that's my Sea Breaker. Alright, good stuff. Now let's talk to Vet.
Ouch! Give it a rest, will ya?
I'm getting my fill of fun while I still can, slave. Ah, as if on cue, look who's back. Word is you might become Lord Barris's apprentice. Nice work if you can get it. Barris supposedly sent me an acolyte named Clemrol. Some whiny little cast-off. But the deadbeat hasn't shown up. You know anything about him?
Interesting. So he's not actually here. Did he try to get away then? I wonder what happened to him. I'll put a good word for him though, because what helps him helps me.
Clemrel means well, and he tries hard.
What he ought to do is try hard to be on time. So, I hear you'll be relieving me of this Twi'lek. She's a pain in the neck.
I think you're more a pain in her neck.
Who's a pain in the neck?
Yeah.
I'm the one wearing a shock collar.
Huh. Consider that a going-away present, Twi'lek. Seems you might be useful for something after all. This bruiser is taking you into the tomb where we caught you.
None of you can figure out how to activate the tomb statues to open the Forbidden Cavern, huh? You got some kind of business in that secret Sith chamber, do you?
I almost think her voice actors might be the same as Mission. If it's not, then it sounds similar enough. Also, it's really cool. She actually looks like a much smaller version of my last character from the Bounty Hunter one, with the same headband and all. Same skin tone. Yeah, she's... If Ishara had a daughter, it might look something like her.
Yes, and I'd appreciate your help.
Don't bother being pleasant. Here, kid, take the shock control collar. I'll set it to a high level. Use it enough, she'll show you the back door to her mother's house.
I suppose I can play tomb tour guide. A lot of work went into cracking that nut, but I did it once. I can do it again. So we're clear. I'm officially on strike when it comes to domestic duties.
I promise you I won't require a maid.
Well then, maybe things are looking up for me. As if they could get worse. Lead the way. I'll show you the unlocking points throughout the tomb, and then open the secret door for you.
I feel like the Forvanan used to, I mean, his family comes from nobility, at least minor nobility, but he was a Jedi for most of his life, so he wouldn't be used to having a maid. Alright, so we have to take Vet to the tomb. It'll probably take a little bit for us to get there, so that's where I'll head. Nagasada's tomb is actually where the end of the Corbin storyline on KOTOR takes place. That's where the Sith trials go to become full Sith.
Ugh. As places of higher learning go, this one has got to be the scariest.
Yeah, I went to 2 different universities, but they were a lot nicer than this. A lot more trees and fields and the like. Alright, anyway, I will be back in 1 minute. And we're back here in the tomb of Nagasadao, former Dark Lord of the Sith. Not a couple thousand, but about 1,300 years ago, I think. My history is correct. That guy's a quest giver, but not going to worry about the side quest, like I said. Oh, before we do anything else, though, I should choose an advanced class. I have a Sith Marauder, so we're going to make this my Sith Juggernaut. Why is it locked? Oh, because I was yeah, while you're in the middle of a channel, you can't change anything. Alright. From there one, yep. And I have a Sith Juggernaut. Woot. I'm gonna go with Vengeance. Although Rage could be good for leveling because it's a nice AoE spec. But Vengeance, which is the equivalent of Vigilance, is the spec I played on my Guardian way back in the day when I used her for DPS. I hear it's pretty good now. Whereas Focus, somewhat less so. So, let's see. Reduces the cooldown of Unleash. Generate 4 rage when stunned. That could be useful. Ravage immobilizes the target. Taking area of effect damage generates rage. And then Unstoppable. Sweeping slash is this one, right? Yeah. Let's go with the 4 rage when stunned, immobilized, or knocked around. Because we'll probably be knocked around quite a bit in the course of the game. Alright. Now let's talk to the statue. Or have that talk to the statue. Alright, there's one of the hidden switches. Number 2 is back here. I do actually vaguely remember this. Not the quest itself, but the zone here.
I'm going to haunt you.
Wait, what is this? Shatter. Oh, interesting. That could be pretty good. Yeah, it's interesting. It's kind of like Mind Crush, I guess. It's a upfront ability with a little bit of a dot effect too. So I don't know what the terms are, what they correspond to as far as the Jedi Guardian goes. It costs a lot of focus, it's been said. But I really did enjoy the Vigilance rotation back in the day. It was a lot of fun. Then they changed on me, I think, and I still did it, but I didn't enjoy it as much when there was like randomness involved. And then eventually I just stopped playing together in favor of other classes. We'll see. Maybe if I like it a lot while leveling, I'll start using my Guardian again in the future. Once 4.0 hits. Yay for Ravage. Ravage is nice because it does not cost any focus at all. It's a filler, but it's also like our best ability, so. And later on, some of our abilities will reset Master Force, which is super awesome. There's the next switch. Oh, we staggered lots of people. We see a Bet now. Bet is not a healer, though. Pretty sure she is range DPS. What does she do? She doesn't have a weapon. Which I guess makes sense, because she is a prisoner. I don't know. Yeah, she's a gunslinger, I guess. Requires tool blasters. And right now she doesn't have any blasters, so we'll have to get her some. Oh, wait a minute. Juggernaut supply pack. That'll get me a focus and some pants. Pants are always good to have. And this is better than what I currently have. I don't have any bracers, so might as well equip that. What is this? Oh, just I guess we can give that to Vet for some affection gain.
This is great, thanks.
Anytime. Alright. Unfortunately, we don't have any gear for Vet yet. I think once you get to the next planet, though, you automatically get a package of gear for your companion. So if we don't find any stuff for her before then, I think she'll be okay after that point. Hey, level up. Nice. Guess we should train up our skills. What's retaliation? Oh, that's like riposte, right? Sundering is good. Okay, that's a good move. I might have to like move these around a bit. Assault. I'll have to figure out what keybinds I actually want. But that's a really good move because he builds up a lot of focus. See? Yeah, I wish killing somebody, like delivering the final blow to an opponent, would reset the cooldown on Force Leap. That would be really cool. Leap from mob to mob. And it wouldn't be OP in like Ops or Warzones either, because you don't kill somebody that much. And when you do, it's good to have a reward for it. If they balanced it correctly, I could see that being a cool ability. Armor. Alright. Entrance is opened. Let's enter the Forbidden Cavern. You need to put that on there. Does she have a blaster? Oh, she does have blasters. What? Oh, I guess I just saw her hands were empty, but they're at her sides. I see. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to give the prisoner a blaster, but I've been nice to her, so let's hope she doesn't shoot me in the back.
Hey, this is it. The secret entrance to the hidden cavern isn't here. Just let me get my bearings.
Aha.
Look out!
Well, that's cool. Oh.
Climrel, how dare you interfere? This business is far beyond you.
I hope he doesn't kill him.
He saved my life. I'm not going to let you stab him in the back.
You have been most helpful.
It's the least I could do.
No, the least you could do is die.
God.
The fool must have spotted me following you. Too bad his warning will do you no good.
Oh, he just
It
killed him?
ends now.
Seriously?
Once I kill you, the slave girl will show me the forbidden cave, and I will claim the lightsaber and my rightful place as Lord Barris's apprentice.
I still could defend him. Like, if he attacks one of them, like, Jedi would take out his lightsaber, or Sith take out his lightsaber and fight him too. Like, that doesn't seem very realistic, but alright.
Please, Venrin, don't let it come to this. I will kill you if I have to.
My passions run deeper than yours. I am the true essence of what it is to be Sith. My legacy has suffered long enough. After today, you will be forgotten. It ends here and now.
Alright, let's do this. Oops. Wrong button there. I just hitting buttons this time, so I don't know what the... Does this cause focus? It does.
Becoming Barris's apprentice was my destiny. Did I come this far and overcome such adversity, only to be proven unworthy?
Real quick, so the reason I hate that guy dies is that it's cool that he dies to save you, but if you hadn't saved him, they're not going to kill the player character. Like, you can't lose the game because you didn't save that guy, so it really, his sacrifice was for nothing. I kind of wish he had just been left alive. I don't know. They could have been better with that, I think. But maybe I can turn this guy to my cause.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Venrin. You have been a worthy opponent.
Shut up. There is only victory or death. I refuse to live a lesser life. Finish me. I will not accept mercy.
Wow. Nice work.
Alright, not a choice.
Glad to impress you.
The secret entrance is right here.
That's pretty cool. I like how they reuse music from the Sith Lords too. KOTOR 2.
You're welcome.
You have been most helpful.
There's the affection
It's
game.
nice to be acknowledged. Thanks.
At least I think that music is from KOTOR 2. Might be from KOTOR 1 before that. He's definitely in KOTOR 2. I remember that much. Good to have a second DPS with this as well. Show up just a little bit here. Not too much further. That's the thing that's kind of sucky about the Warriors. We have so many cool abilities, we can't use all of them. Because obviously there's some are better than others, and there's not reasons to use the ones that are outclassed. The Reliquary. Looks like Nagasado. Thought you uncovered his tomb in the first game, though, like his actual sarcophagus. Although, come to think of it, no, I'm pretty sure he did. I heard that. This should be cool. For a second there, I thought we get to actually fight the statues. Looks like his servants have been reanimated, though. Oh, we have a weapon. Accept it before you get in combat. And equip it before you get in combat. There we go. Let's do this. That felt pretty cool. Oh, it was just a bonus mission. It was still cool to use the lightsaber like that. I like the animations for the Sith Warrior. Or the Juggernaut. Alright, exit the Forbidden Cavern. Not going to quick travel because there's always the off chance you have to do it manually. You don't want to break the quest. Have to come all the way back here again. Yay, commendation. For the most part, I'm not going to loot things, but if I see like a blue beam, oh, it might help. I might be able to use that. What kind of hilt is in there now? Might hilt 1. Aha, lucky us then. Pop in this mod, and our new might hilt is slightly better. One more point of strength. Hey, an improvement is an improvement, right? And I guess we'll probably have to head back to Darth Barris now and report our success. Called it. Level 13 is not too bad for just getting off the starter world. We won't be doing any flashpoints, because those don't give increased XP, and I've done most of them. Actually, I've done all of them now, I think. I came back and did the Imperial exclusive ones at one point. What is over here? Oh, the item modification quest, that's what it is. There's tables here, because at one point, you could only modify things at tables in beta, I believe. I never played the beta. I started playing the game the week it came out, but actually I think maybe even the day it came out. But I never played the beta. I waited for the idea of just playing some of the story and having to restart when your character gets restarted. I just didn't like the sound of that, so I played Mass Effect instead, and then when the game came out, I was all ready to go.
Hey there.
Hi. I really need to look up her voice actress and see if it's the same as Mission. Yeah, then at some point they decided that those tables were too tedious, and they made it so you can mod things everywhere, which was an amazing change. Glad they put it in there. And the only purpose now for the tables is for augment kits, which we won't need while we're leveling.
You murderer! My father was a staunch traditionalist, and he was especially
Oh, yeah,
hard on
her.
me. But he's my blood. Did you think you could kill him and get away with it?
Relax, Iskella. Your father is alive.
That's a lie. Lord Barris has his hand.
Because we all know the hand is a vital organ.
I mercifully took your father's hand instead of his life.
What, you took pity on him and now he pretends to be dead? You may not be a murderer, but your mercy proves you're not Sith material either. I should inform Lord Barris, but I won't. No, let him discover your softness for himself. My directive is clear now. I must hunt down my gutless father and end his humiliation.
Ah, so you can let her do it, you can ask her to spare him, or you can forcefully stop her. I kind of I figured she probably wouldn't tell him, even though it was a risk, because it seemed like she did care about him before, underneath the gruff exterior. But, I didn't really think she would hunt him down and kill him. Maybe we can talk her out of it. It is her father, after all.
Leave him alone, Iskella. Let your father live in peace.
My father has shamed me. Destroying him is the only way to redeem my name. I'll be sure to kiss him on the cheek for you. Come on, boys, let's go.
Wonder if that'll become a subquest later on. I hope so, but I suppose we'll find out.
I am beside myself. Not only did you get the Twi'lek to cooperate, but you completed the task and claimed the ancient lightsaber. Venran was not in my chamber as I instructed. I take it he sought to stop you and claim the ancient weapon as his own.
He tried and failed. Venran was nothing if not consistent.
Bravo! I see you may indeed become one of the strongest Sith in the galaxy. Your trials are over. You are now my apprentice.
I am your humble servant, Master. I bow before you.
Rise, my apprentice. This is only the beginning. With you as my right hand, we shall strike fear into the Empire's enemies. I must convene with the Emperor and inform him of your progress. This shuttle pass will take you to Dromund Kos. Meet me at the Citadel there.
I didn't think anyone really talked to the Emperor, except on occasion the Dark Council. Oh, that's right, Darth Barris is... Actually, I'm pretty sure he's part of the Dark Council. I forgot about that. I forgot what he's in charge of, but yeah. I think personality-wise I'm also going to play along as his apprentice and be all, yes, master, I'll do whatever you say. But eventually that might have to change, because that's the way of the Sith. I want to say this one, though.
Tell the Emperor I said hello.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Take the Twi'lek slave as my gift. Do with her as you wish. If she'll be of use, by all means take her with you to Dromund Kos.
Alrighty then, and we have the apprentice title. Yay. Oh, mech customizations. Let's see what we have. Let's default her. Is it bad that I always like the default customizations better? That one's okay. Kind of like the headpiece though. Yeah, let's go with that one. Yay, level 15. Companion. Alright, cool. There might be other ones in the GTN that we could look up. We'll have to see. Board a shuttle to the Imperial fleet. Unfortunately, I don't think you can just quick travel there, even though we obviously could. So they really should just make it, like... They need to go back and overhaul these quests now that there's so many forms of quick travel in the game. Because the fact that it triggers when you actually shuttle to the fleet is just stupid. Just have, like, whatever the next quest is on the fleet. It should say, talk to so-and-so on the Imperial fleet. That would be a lot better. Alright. Well, because the shuttle is not in the temple like it is on Tython, we have a bit of running to do. So I'm gonna end the episode here then, and when we come back, we'll be on the Imperial fleet, and we can continue our journey to Dromund Kaas. See you guys then.